world, my name is Serenity and welcome to Staying Serene. Today I'm going to be sharing a serene Saturday on the What If train. Especially with everything that has been happening recently, the easiest thing to do is to get on the What If train. So what is the What If train? Well, the What If train is when you explore what if questions about your life and how things can be different. Now when I say what if, I don't mean when you have a great idea and you think, what if I start a YouTube channel? What if I start a blog? What if I do this? What if I do that? No, I'm talking about those what if questions where you question important life events and how your life could be better. So when I was younger, a what if question that I used to ask a lot was, what if I didn't have brothers? Or what if I was the only child? So I would imagine this possibility of me being the only child. So what if is basically when you explore these possibilities for a life that you think would be better based on how things could be different. So I'm going to be giving you 3 reasons why you should not get on the what if train. Number 1, it changes nothing. You know, you get on this what if train, you think about all of these possibilities. For example, you might have thought recently that what if the coronavirus never happened? What if these things were not canceled? What if we could have traveled? What if this event wasn't canceled? You think about all these things you could have done or would have done if the coronavirus and everything that affected it hadn't happened. Well, you get into this mentality and you're thinking about all of the wonderful what ifs and how your life would have been so much better, and then you come back to reality and you realize that nothing has changed. Thinking what if the coronavirus never happened doesn't change the fact that the coronavirus did happen. Thinking about how your life would be different doesn't change the fact that your life is not different, and you have to come back to the reality that nothing has changed. So I think that actually going on the what if train causes us to feel dissatisfied and ungrateful for our life. It makes us focus on the things that we don't have instead of the things we do. So that is the first reason why you should not get on the what if train. Number 2 is that it wastes time. Now we all know that time is very valuable, and I know that we're all working towards being better managers of our time. Especially me, I am choosing every day to practice time management so I do not waste the valuable time that I have been giving. Well, actually when you get on the what if train, it wastes your valuable time. When you get stuck in this about thinking about the what if train over and over again, and you're wasting that time, the time that could be used to improve your situation, the time that you can use to make things better. So earlier I mentioned that I used to go on the what if train and think about what if I didn't have brothers. And now that I'm much older, I realize that I used to think that anytime we had a disagreement or a fight or we're just at odds with one another, or it just did something that really made me upset, instead of thinking about how I could make the situation better or improve our relationship, the first thing I would think about is, what if I didn't have brothers? And then I would spend all this time dreaming up this perfect fantasy where I didn't have any brothers and life was good, and all of these problems that I have because I have brothers I wouldn't have had. Even though I do really agree that you probably would have had other problems even if I didn't have brothers. So that time that I used, spending the time that I used on the what if train, going over and over how much my life could have been better without brothers, that time could have been used to improve our relationship and to do better. So the second reason is that it wastes your valuable time. Time that could be used to doing something even more productive, like improving a relationship or trying to improve your situation. Number 3 is that when you get on the what if train, it causes you to doubt God's plan for you. So when you get on the what if train, you doubt what God has for you. You doubt that He has orchestrated such a beautiful and wonderful plan for you, and you start to rely on yourself because you assume that your plan would have been so much better than God's plan. What you see for your life would be better than what He has given you. And so you don't put your trust in God when you are on the what if train. You put your trust in yourself. You don't trust that God has had an amazing plan for you. You don't trust that He orchestrated every part of your life. You don't trust that He loves you and He only wants the best for you. And you definitely don't trust that all things work together for good. So when you get on the what if train, you don't put your trust in God, and you do not trust the wonderful plan that He has for you. So those are the 3 reasons why you should not get on the what if train. Number 1 is because it changes nothing. Number 2 is because it wastes time. And number 3 is because it causes you to doubt God. I hope that you got a lot from this message, and I hope that it encouraged you, that it blessed you, and that you do not get on that what if train, even though it is such an easy time and an easy thing to do right now. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Okay, bye!